As a voiceover talent, are you a reporter or are you a participant? Your answer to that question will determine, to a great extent, your success or failure as a voiceover talent. More on that coming up next on this DeWeese Directive. Hi, I'm Bill DeWeese, working voiceover talent as well as voiceover talent coach. And as I work with voiceover talent, I find that generally speaking, voice talent fall into one of two categories as it relates to performance when they get behind the microphone. They either play the role of the reporter or they play the role of the participant. And which role they choose to play, either consciously or by default, will to a large degree determine their success or failure as a voiceover talent. Let me explain, and I think perhaps the best analogy I can use is TV news. So you watch the TV evening news, and most of what you see, most of the people that you happen to see on the newscast fall into one of two categories. There are the reporters, and there are the participants. The reporters are the one who are reporting on the facts, the information that has been presented to them, usually in the form of a script or if they're live on the scene, perhaps in notes. And they relate to you the information that is going on as it relates to that story. The other group of people are the participants. They are the people who have been impacted by the story. They're either intimately involved in the story or they know somebody who is, or they're a witness to what has happened. Now, here's a question for you. Whose words are most compelling? Is it the presenter, the newscaster, the live reporter, or is it the participant, the person who is there or has been impacted in some way by the story that's taking place? Well, clearly, the answer is the participant, because the participant has an emotional stake in what's going on. The presenter is typically emotionally distant from what's going on. Their job is to simply report the information, to give you the information that they've been given to present to you, whereas the participant feels the impact of what's going on, and that impact is usually expressed in the form of some sort of emotion. It could be joy, it could be happiness, it could be hurt, it could be grief, pain, fear. It could be a wide variety of emotion depending on how they were impacted through the event that has taken place. The reason their words, the participants' words, are so much more impactful is because they are spoken through the eyes and the person of experience. There is emotion in the words. Now, as a voice talent, this has huge implications. If you are merely a reporter, what that means is when you get a script, either for an audition or for a job, you read the words on the page. This is the script, you read the words, and you certainly try to deliver them as entertaining or compelling or informational, whatever the case may be, as you possibly can. But when you cross the line from reporter to participant, when you allow yourself to become part of that story, and every script is a story. It doesn't matter if it's a commercial or an industrial, a corporate narration, an e-learning script, or even on-hold messaging. Every script is telling some sort of story. And if you can identify yourself or place yourself as a participant in that story, if you can identify what's driving that script, the emotion, I like to refer to it as the emotional hook of the script, and you can allow yourself to feel that and to express that, you go from being distant, unaffected reporter to emotionally involved, compelling participant. The participant voice talent is the voice talent that wins the auditions, that gets the work, and gets the repeat work from clients. So again, I ask you, and I encourage you to thoughtfully think this through. As a voiceover talent, are you a reporter or are you a participant? And if you honestly answer that you are a reporter, and through my experience, most voiceover talent are, as you begin to place yourself in the story as a participant and to identify the emotion and to feel and communicate the emotion, you will see your success rate rise and rise as a voiceover talent. Hey, I wish you the very best. I thank you for checking out this video. And most importantly, I hope you'll put it into play and put it into use as you audition and do your work for clients. And I also encourage you to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't yet, and be sure to tell all of your voiceover friends to check it out. The channel is Bill DeWeese, and subscribe, where I give the latest information pertaining to the voiceover industry, as well as helpful tips, tricks, and strategies to help you succeed as a voiceover talent. I look forward to talking to you again soon.